Hi, this is Dennis with AGPPro.com, and this is Above Ground Pool Installation 3, the third and final part of this series. In part 1, we have the pool all the way to the point of needing sand for the base. Part 2 was installing the sand, setting up the wall, building some structure for the pool, and smoothing the base. Now it's time to install the liner and finish the installation. This page starts with photo number 20. Here we have the liner opened up and getting some sun on it. This is normally done while I'm spreading the sand and preparing the base. I like to get at least 30 minutes of sun on the vinyl before I install it. Open the liner up as much as possible. There is not always the space to open all the way, but something like this photo is very helpful. Vinyl is much easier to work with when it has some sun on it and has been warmed up. Be very careful where you decide to unroll the liner. Over rocks, of course, is not a good idea. Either is asphalt. I prefer a nice grass lawn, but a driveway will also work. If we use the drive, it is swept first. If we have grass, it is checked for anything possibly sharp or any hidden landmines. The last thing you want to do is to have to patch a liner before it ever gets into the pool. In photo 21, we have the liner ready to lift into the pool. The liner just gets sort of bunched up from the two sides. At this point, I like to have the two top edges exposed at the top of the roll. Several people will carefully lift this roll and set it into the pool. The flap closest to the wall gets pulled up against and over the rods. Have some help us hold this section in place. The two end people can then lift the other flap up into the air and pull the entire liner across the pool. Keeping the flap in the air prevents any sand from getting in the liner and keeps the base smooth. Keep in mind this is all done from outside the pool. No one is on the inside making footprints and messing up the base of the sand. In photo 22, the liner is pulled up and over the wall. Initially you want to be over the wall a little bit, no more than a foot, and you gradually pull the liner up and over the rails, working around and around, time and time again. You are taking little steps. This keeps the liner centered. If you pulled one side up over the wall like is shown in the photo, but did not do anything to the other side, you will pull the base off center. So go slow and steady. You know you are done when the bottom is smooth. You need to keep working it until that bottom is smooth, because you don't want to get in and have to get in the pool until the pool's full. You will not get the liner off the sand completely like we did when the pool has the uprights and top rails installed, but with the right liner you will get to the point where the bottom is smooth. That's all you need. Photo 23 shows the liner bottom smooth and the garden hose in the pool with water running. This is how the bottom of the liner should look, nice and smooth. You don't want to have to get into the pool until it is full and the sand has had a day or two to pack. If you leave wrinkles in the center, you will have to enter the pool when there is only an inch or two of water. This is what you want to avoid if possible. Trust me on this one, it is better to get into the pool and fix those wrinkles if you have them than to just leave them and have to live with them for years to come. So if you do have the wrinkles, strap on some sponges to your feet and go out and smooth them out while you still have an inch or so of water. We have the liner filling with water now with a garden hose. It will be a while before the water fills the bottom of the pool and is a couple of inches from the sidewall. During that time, we'll remove any sand left over in the drive. Photo 24 shows a few piles around the pool. That's where the customer wanted it. It's pretty easy to spread some sand out around the pool and fill in any low spots. The photo also shows parts passed out and the filter assembled. We will also load all the tools we no longer need, clean up any trash, and maybe get a short rest. As soon as the water is a couple inches from touching the wall, it is back to work. This photo shows the liner close-pinned to the wall. I only do that when the liner is ready to finish, meaning the water is near the edge of the pool. The portion of the liner I pinned will be tucked back into the pool. It's the excess liner. I would not pin a portion of the liner that will be seen. Clothespins can leave marks, so be careful with them. When the liner gets to this point, however, you do need to pin it up to prevent it from falling back into the pool. This can easily happen, so be ready with the pins as the water gets closer to the edge of the pool. My term to describe photo 25 is tucking the liner, because I am tucking the excess liner back into the pool, leaving a nice 2-inch overhang. Having 2 layers of liner under the coping makes it a tighter fit, less likely to pull out at some time down the road. It also looks a lot nicer than having to put a sew of liner hanging over the wall. I use clothespins a lot during this process. I will set several feet of liner and then go back and install the coping to hold it in place. I progress around the pool in this manner. While I am doing this, my helper is installing the uprights, top rails, top plates, and everything else necessary behind me. Photo 26 shows the pool being assembled. There are a lot of screws used to assemble an above ground pool, so I highly recommend a battery operated drill to make things go a lot faster. I started building pools before battery tools had been invented. We did everything by hand the old fashioned way. Back in the day, a 24-foot pool would be an all day job. Now with a couple of helpers we can build 3. A long day, yes, but very possible. Photo 27 shows the pool finished except for the decorative top caps. As soon as I am done with the coping, I jump on the skimmer and return installation as shown in photo 28. I like to have this done before the top rails go on. I am on the short side and it's much easier for me to reach it this way. The last photo shows the nice smooth liner. We are still waiting on the decorative top caps, but the water is still filling and the job just about done. So we have installed an above ground pool. I hope I have been of some help. There are some areas that I could have gone a little deeper, but they are covered elsewhere on this site. So I certainly hope your installation goes as smooth as mine do. Thank you.